Alright, welcome to WeLikeDota League
Dive
Season 1, the Intergenerational. We have Patriot versus Duck Legion. Joining me today is, let's see, Bergability. You can find him on Twitter at Bergability. Hi, Bergability.
Radiance Band.
Hello.
Hi. Also joining me is Pendy. You can find him on Twitter as well at Pendy_617. Hi, Pendy.
Hello.
My name is Last Talon. You can find me on Twitter at Last Talon. Let's get started. We have bands coming out.
Ancient Apparition, what?
Yeah, I mean, check Patriot's record. They may have played Ancient Apparition. The people who played him have played him quite well. He is technically the most effective hero in the league because he has the highest KDR, or not KDR, KDA at this point.
Well, you're onto something.
Reserve time.
Full Metal Noob Kim played Ancient Apparition in their first match.
All right, and I think it's Full Metal Noob Chemist. It's just getting cut off because the name is so long with Patriot in the front there, but we'll see. I think
Gotcha.
we have people cutting out from the call here. No, it looks like we're good. Okay, it's just on my end apparently.
Lion.
Oh, wait, Lion pick up here.
Radiant.
It's kind of a weird first pick.
Yeah, but I'm glad to see him in the league more. We had the first pick of him at all last time we did matches on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited, boys.
First
Second
pick
time
Void.
I've seen a Void. Oh, and there's the 1-2 punch.
Team pick.
They're going for that
wombo.
yeah, are we going full wombo combo team again? Because that worked really well last time, actually.
Just wait for the Enigma.
Yeah, the Enigma has to come out. We also need the Skywrath again.
Skywrath is banned,
And the Tide
though.
Hunter. Oh, Skywrath is
We
banned.
can still get a Toad Hunter, though.
Yeah.
The Toad Hunter.
With the Venge.
I don't like these first picks. I don't know. It's just weird, because I feel like they wouldn't ban or pick these on either team. Like, the possibility of it is low, so you might as well save it to the end and get the core picks right away.
Well,
The
you
Faceless
say
Void is nearly a 100% pick.
Well,
ban.
I'm talking about the Dire, sorry.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Lion and the Venge aren't that typical of pickups.
No.
Well, Patriot
5
runs the
seconds.
Venge
Hurry.
a lot.
Yeah, they do.
They actually, that's the only reason I know that is
Radiance
because
band.
Patriot absolutely curb stomped my team in the first game with Venge.
Oh,
So, I mean, it might be like a respect, we don't want you to have it since you have Void and Witch Doctor, but,
And we do have the Tide Hunter band coming out. They don't want that.
I wanted to see him eat a krill.
Where's the Enigma?
5 seconds.
Hyper
Hurry.
and
Hurry.
Anchovy.
I think we'll see the Enigma. I don't know.
You have to.
Reserve
I mean,
time.
I mean, they
I
could
don't
ban it out still. They
particularly
have
like-
another ban.
Yeah, I don't
Dire
like
has
full-on
more bans,
wombo
but-
combo strats, though. There's too much pressure on it working, and if you don't get it to work, it kind of screws over the entire plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
true.
not
Well,
nearly as flexible.
It's been tried twice in the league so far, and it's worked twice in the league so far, so
Dire's band.
it has a good track record in this league.
Yeah, as long as the team is coordinated, there's a higher chance of it working.
Patriot is one of the teams in the league that have actually
Radiance
like
band.
practiced a lot outside of the league, and so I mean, if they're one of the teams, I guess that could pull it off, but it is. I think it's a high risk, high reward type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely true. I have a question for
Only
you since
10
you're looking at the
seconds.
meta, Pendy.
Sure.
Tell me, is Duck Legion the
5
team that did
seconds
Terrorblade
remain.
last time?
Duck Legion.
Reserve time.
No.
Okay.
They ran an Earthshaker, a Lion, and they must have had some stand-ins because they're not on the meta.
Alright.
But I don't think they ran Terrorblade.
I'm trying to remember who ran Terrorblade, but I was going to say, if they were the ones that ran Terrorblade, this could be a pretty good lineup for them.
Yeah.
But we have the Ember Spirit coming out instead of that Enigma. Not entirely sure on that. They may just be trying to ban out a mid.
Yeah, I
perhaps.
mean, maybe they just don't expect the full wombo combo.
Maybe.
So, I
They
mean,
did ban that Tide Hunter, though.
yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, it's a
King
risky
ban.
pick, so whether or not they want to actually pick it is unknown.
Yeah. And we'll see if they pick it here. I mean, they have a couple picks.
It's got color in your walls.
Yeah, it doesn't look as purple.
Or it looks more boyish. I'll try to turn you on.
I think if they do go Enigma, I hope they pick all purple heroes. I get this thing going
Only
that like
10 seconds.
once you've gone 3 deep into a color scheme, you should commit.
5 seconds remain.
Forget the synergy of the heroes. Just you should commit.
Purple team.
Reserve time.
Yeah.
Sure.
But talking about that Terrorblade, I think Duck needs something like that. You need something that you're seeing this combo. Okay, now you need to pick a carry that is going to be scary late at this point.
Yeah, you do. And we have a Sand King
Dire
pick up,
team
another
pick.
good wombo combo type ult. I'd be scared if I were Dire right now. They need to,
Yeah.
I think, stop that somehow.
Yeah.
I think they need to pick up a
it.
silencer.
Yeah,
That'd
That
probably be
would
the best thing.
Yeah, that would be one way to do it. Yeah, because
Just stop the window.
Oh,
or the
there it
Spectral.
is.
Radiant's
Prophet
turn
gets
to
in.
Wily screwed
that's
up.
the
Finally.
second Death Prophet
Yeah.
of the league. Second one.
I mean, second Faceless Void and second Death Prophet. We'll see how that
Yeah.
ends up going. They have that silence on the Death Prophet. That's going to be good against the wombo combo to some extent, but the silencer would definitely be the pickup, and it's not banned yet, so it's a good
Yeah.
pickup, I think. Weaver
Oh.
pickup.
Dire team
So they
are
have the damage
picking.
output now, too.
Yeah, I think the scary thing about the Radiant draft right now is that after Void is done with his ult, the Weaver can just kind of come in and clean up.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
Void is more or less, I don't want to say useless outside of Chrono, but he depends on it a lot, so
Oh, for sure.
just putting that damage
Radiant's
down there
bad.
that can help out while that's down and kind of fill the gap. Fill the void, per se.
I see what you did
Nice.
there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm beginning to get really afraid for the Dire. You got a
10
blink.
seconds to pick.
You got a blink burrow strike into the Chrono,
5 seconds.
and then
Hurry,
after that
hurry.
you've got Epicenter and the Weaver to clean up. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
You still haven't reached
it's not the
conclusion.
wombo combo,
Clearly, Dota
but
is the right game for
it's
you.
pretty damn scary.
Yeah, for sure. Can anyone tell me, does the Abaddon ult work through Faceless Void's Chronosphere?
I believe it does. I'll double check the wiki quick, but I don't think it disables it.
I
Does
am
bad.
pretty confident that with the nerf that Void got, that the Abaddon
it
ult
should.
now does. Yeah.
Because
I
they made
agree.
it so it doesn't disable passive, so it should proc.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing for the Abaddon,
Only 10
at least, though,
seconds.
because if he tries to catch
Radiant
Abaddon out at
team
all, it's not
pick.
going to work in the Chronosphere. Provided that his ult is up, of course, but it probably will be. It's a short cooldown.
Yeah.
We have Spectre ban and a Invoker ban coming out here. I'm not entirely sure on the decisions there. I kind of understand the Invoker because they don't want them to get a good mid now.
Yeah.
But the Spectre, I'm not sure they would have picked Spectre, to be honest. Doesn't look like a very Spectre lineup to
10
me.
seconds to pick.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it looks like they have more of kind of a pick-off lineup, being able to swap
Yeah.
someone in,
5
finger someone with
seconds
Lion.
remain.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. It's more of a catch someone out and then using the Death
Reserve
Prophet to push
time.
and use her ult to kind of fight in.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Drow Ranger.
Ooh.
Oh,
Drow. I
okay.
assume that's one
Dire
mid
team
here.
are now picking.
Yeah.
I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how the Radiant lanes this. I feel like
Ooh.
it's probably... Ooh.
Now that's
That's a
good.
good
That changes
Yeah,
stuff
that's
up
good.
here.
That's good. Yes. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that TA is going to end up going mid here.
Yeah.
So my
then-
sound
then
is
you're gonna-
working in game now,
You're
so
gonna
that's good.
roll, I guess, the Death Prophet into your one.
Let's
I
have
like
a
it.
good,
That could
clean
work.
match today.
This could work out.
Oh, for
It'll
sure.
be interesting to see where the Sand King goes, though. They might put him in lane until he gets a level or two, and then just have him go stack the jungle to get that fast Blink Dagger up, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, for sure. Alright. Pings?
Ping, ping.
I'm not sure what the pings
Yeah,
are
just making sure everybody's awake.
for. Yep. Alright, we have Seabass stuck on the TA. TA probably going mid, I would assume. They gave him Dangos. Lion. We have Duck Penis on Lion going bot. Oh no, we're trying to decide where we're going. Duck Duck Sean. I like the name. Pause. Okay. I will continue going over names while it's paused. It doesn't matter that much to me. Domino Duck on the Venge, so maybe we have an aggressive off lane again with that Venge. It's been working so far, I guess. And maybe solo safe lane Death Prophet with Jaspaduk. Not sure here. Not a lot of regen on the Death Prophet, so I would be worried there. Wonder if she's going for a bottle. Have not seen a lot of side lane bottles being used yet. We have Moser on the Witch Doctor. He has a smoke here. And he's with this Weaver. I'm wondering if that's going to be some kind of strategy. Maybe go in the jungle and catch them out. I'm not sure. I don't know who this Weaver is. Who? Hyphen.
30 seconds until digital sport.
Whatever. Captain Kadros on the Faceless Void. He has a very sparkly, lightning-y hammer. I like that. It's
He's
pretty
gonna
cool.
hit you with his Majolnir.
Anyway, he's going to check that rune, it looks like, but it looks like we have a lot of Dire coming out to that same rune spot. He's going to have a hard time.
What is happening right now?
Very
Like,
weird
The
stuff.
creeps are coming out.
Oh,
They're just
Oh,
getting
Void.
void.
Oh, Void. Don't go that
He
way.
gets a DD, but that's not going to help him here. Oh, time walk.
This is so silly.
But he's going straight back to lane. That might not be the best decision here. He needs something to regen with.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like he's solo in that lane too. I'm worried.
Wow.
This is...
We have Sinister on the Drow. The Drow is mid, like we thought.
That is a hot drow set, by the way.
Yeah, I like
if
that.
You're seeing it. That's really cool.
The
Yeah.
cape is awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have an aggressive off lane here with the Weaver, Witch Doctor, and Full Metal Noob Chemist on the Sand King, it looks like. So, 2 aggressive off lanes,
Yep.
tri lanes.
Yeah.
Solo safe
be
lanes all
sleeping.
around as well. I'm not sure. I'm
Is this
confused
even
by this
Dota right
lineup.
now?
I mean, welcome
is
to 6.82B.
No, it's C now.
It's
They just
C
updated
now?
it. It is
Oh
C.
man, what were
This
the...
is- this is what
I need
it's
to check
doing to
those
the game.
changes.
No, I think they just nerfed a couple of heroes that needed it, and they changed the golden XP bounties now, but that's pretty much it.
Okay, so more rebalancing of that bounty system.
Yeah.
Alright, I can understand that.
But if you look at this Draw's build, she started out with 2 shared tangos and a set of tangos on her own. She is
Yeah.
expecting to take a pounding from this
She's
TA.
in it for the long haul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so is TA. I mean, TA's got the same similar build. It's got a salve, 2 tangos, and now has a bottle on the carrier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she hasn't even used any of that regen yet, though.
Yeah, the problem with the Drow, though, is she needed to buy the extra Slippers of Agility, and she's working towards probably the Ring of Aquila, but TA doesn't need that damage. She starts with a lot higher damage, so it puts Drow at a big disadvantage.
Yeah, for sure.
What is this courier? Can you look at the Radiant courier? What is this? This is a grasshopper.
It's an aphid. I have the same courier, I love it.
Just what the doctor
Uh,
ordered.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, I have my courier on rotation.
Oop.
We have
Mid.
action going on mid here. Everyone's
dope.
jumping in here.
uh,
She may go down here.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
she pops the refraction. That's going to
Refraction.
save her, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
I
Use
still have
that
courier
cell.
selected.
I think that's what Patriot's going to need to do. They're going to need to rotate mid
pops
quite a
herself
bit
here.
and try and help out Drow in this lane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
for
the problem
sure.
is they just had all their supports rotate in, all of their hard CC, and they weren't even able to do it.
Yeah.
And they dove pretty hard for it, too.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I mean, they didn't really dive, I guess, but... I don't know. They committed a lot to it, and it didn't do
Yeah.
anything.
Definitely a good commit.
Yep.
But this Faceless Void is having trouble farming already, it looks like. The Abaddon is getting much better farm. Looks like carry Abaddon is going to happen here. In that
Abaddon
aggressive
off lane
off-lane.
is really not that bad,
No,
to be
it's pretty
honest.
good.
I actually quite enjoy
We have
the
the
Abaddon off lane.
Invis Witch Doctor here.
But
Sand King is
Lion
coming
just
as well.
abandoned him. Lion just TP'd out, and now they're going to go on him, and I
Oh.
think it's going to be first blood.
Yep, he does not have his all yet. He's going straight down.
First blood
Very
on the
good.
sand
Good with the
strikes
Maledict.
perfect
Early
blow.
Maledict is pretty effective, I think.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting, because doesn't his shield purge? So shouldn't it have gotten rid of Maledict? Or does that not interact that way? Because I know
don't-
it stops like stuns and stuff, but I don't know if it takes off all negative
Bottom is
buffs.
missing.
Let's see here.
Because I could swear the Maledict happened before he put the shield up.
Well, it says it removes certain types.
Certain types of negative
buffs.
buffs.
Okay, so it must have kept Maledict.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Weird
Interesting.
interactions. We have
Well,
the
that's,
solo
that's
Weaver
something
off lane
inter-
now as a result, though.
Yeah.
That's totally doable.
Yep,
He should be able to
definitely.
kind of shikuchi around and not have to worry about it too much.
Well, he got hexed up though. Well,
And where?
Oh,
Lion is
Profit.
well, Death Prophet was low.
Oh, there's the
Prophet
Death
was
Prophet.
quite low.
Venge
Which
might
is-
go down too.
I completely lost track of the Death Prophet all of a sudden. I don't know why. Benjo is down as well to that Geminate.
yeah.
That Geminate is too strong.
Oh,
Weaver may go down too, though. He doesn't have his ult. Oh.
I think it was worth it though. He got 2 kills.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was worth it for
exactly.
him.
He lost some gold because he didn't buy anything, but overall it's probably worth it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
The Void is catching up a little bit from before with his farm, but the TA and that that Abaddon are definitely ahead. Weaver is also doing pretty well.
I mean, TA is just really holding down the Drow. You know, 19-7 to 10-6 at this point. It's
Oh, yeah.
you know. Oh, there's
Yeah.
that blueberry rune down low. If somebody grabs that, that could definitely help out.
Blueberry.
The blueberry.
Oh, and we have action going on in the Faceless Void down here. They're not going to be able to do much to him yet. It looks like he has his backtrack.
Yeah, and he's getting close to Chrono too, so he could turn the tides.
Yeah, for sure.
But something interesting, if Abaddon does get really far ahead, if he potentially gets a Aghanim Scepter and his team gets caught out in the Chrono and it pops, like the damage reduction is an AoE after you get Aghanim, so he could
Oh, wow.
kind of stop the Void and the Sand King. I don't know if they'll go for it and if it'll be that effective, but it's a possibility.
And
Yeah.
TA has that DD rune, so that's kind of scary for the Drow here.
Yeah, that's why Drow is probably gonna want to just. This tower right here is your friend. Don't go outside of this. This is your friend.
Lots of rotations coming up top here too, it looks like. We have the Lion and the Vengeful Spirit helping out the Death Prophet. Death Prophet probably at this point... Oh, she doesn't have her level 6 yet, so she doesn't have her ult. I was thinking maybe she wanted to push the tower, but that's not going to happen without her ult.
This Lion.
The Lion may go down.
It's taking
Oh,
he
Maledict.
did! From the Maledict and the bugs, oh my.
It's about to pop. Rotation's coming out mid on the Radiant. We have Sand King mid now too. Puts down a preemptive sentry ward here. Get rid of those
Yeah.
traps, and that meld is not going to work either, but she doesn't have meld yet.
Now,
I'm
Sand King
surprised.
has been stacking up the jungle a lot. He does have a couple stacks here. But
Ooh.
I don't know if... I mean, he's only level 3 right now, and he's definitely at a disadvantage, so I don't know if this is going to be that worth it.
I think it'll definitely help. I mean, that sandstorm farming is actually pretty effective.
Yeah, I mean, it'll definitely help, but the fact that he's so far behind already... I mean, he's been rotating around. You kind of have to commit to the jungling so that you can stay caught up with your team, otherwise you get set back.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
And I mean,
But the
you can
stacks are
forget
definitely
about
going
it.
to help. But
Yeah.
But I mean, it's you can almost forget about
For
that
the tempo.
super early blink dagger at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
7 minutes in and you're only at 310 gold.
Yeah, it's going to probably be 15-20 minutes before we see it.
yeah, for sure.
Well, at the 15-20 minute mark.
Yeah. I'm surprised TA didn't get anything out of that DD rune, and she also had an Invis rune, and just didn't get anything out of that. So
Yeah, it looks like she ended up just farming with it for the most part. I mean,
Yeah, I think she went mid when it was kind of pushed out and maybe jumped the gun a little bit. I mean, once the Drow goes under tower... I mean, TA could dive, she has Refraction, and if she does output that much damage, especially after melding, but it might just not be worth it and she might just be playing safe.
yeah, but meanwhile, this Faceless Void is definitely getting his farm back. If you check, he's second for creep score now. Just behind the TA mid.
and
Yeah.
Drow is caught up. Drow is caught up big time.
Yeah, definitely. There we go.
I'll take that.
Definitely still anyone's game, and we haven't seen a Chrono yet, so...
No.
Yeah. But it does look like he's still just trying to farm here.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the name of the game for both sides, kind of. The Weaver needs to get some gold, Drow needs to get some definitely, and Void definitely needs some, so...
Yeah, for
It might
sure.
be a bit before we see any massive team fights, but we do have the rotation from the supports still.
Yep. We have a lot of grouping up from Dire here, it looks like. And I was going to say, the Sand King is actually really committing to this jungling here. So,
Yeah, or already at 735 gold.
Yeah.
But we have a smoking going on now. It looks like they're going to wrap around.
yep. We
Yeah,
have
the
Drone coming out
Drow
already.
is in trouble.
Yeah. She does have a salve, but I don't think that's going to save her
There
here.
is a sentry right here, but I don't think that's gonna.
Sentries do not show the smoke, so...
Yeah, they don't show the
That's
smoke,
true.
but I mean,
Ooh,
she
the
is there. She
dust.
breaks the smoke. She's going to try and juke in the trees.
Oh, that
We have
TP,
TPs
that's
coming
a
in.
good move strike there.
Good sandstorm comes out.
Let it go.
The TA still has a DD, and she's right there.
Oh, wow.
Gets a huge hit off.
She's not
Slow,
committing,
but they're
though.
not going to be able to chase, I don't think.
Killing spree.
Oh, gosh.
Well,
I don't know.
Weaver
I don't even know
chasing.
what happened.
Where?
This is a
I don't
really
even
spread out
see
fight.
Yeah, I don't...
I did not see the Death Prophet go down. Who
I
got
think
the
Witch
kill?
Doctor just got the Maledict on him, and he just started running away. But they're just
Yeah.
like chipping away at him. They're not really like the Dire isn't committing to anything right now.
Yeah. Good
They just
rotations all
Yeah,
around,
that
though, at
was-
least.
Yeah.
that
I
was
mean,
some
that's
fantastically
ridiculous.
quick TPs coming out from Patriot, and a really good play from the Sand King. That was a really good burrow right after the TP.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Sand King here waiting to stack his camps again.
I don't know. I think they needed to commit once they used the Death Prophet ulti, though. They had all 4 or 5 mid. They probably should have just tried to push the tower if they could.
Yeah.
I mean, if you try fighting under the DP ult, especially since you had a DD TA, like they could have outputted some massive damage. So I don't know why they didn't try and do something there.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yep.
Sand King
Sand
is
King-
making up some gold pretty fast, though, so he might be
Yeah.
to that blink sooner than I expected.
He is about only halfway there, though, so he's a
Yeah.
ways away, but he's catching up fast.
Yeah, the problem now, too, is he doesn't have a TP, and that rotation saved the Drow's life big time, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Abaddon
Yeah.
already does have his mech, too, as well. He's still
Yeah.
pretty up there for farm. Although
If they
the
just keep
Faceless
letting him
Void-
go, like, he's
Yeah.
already hard enough to kill, so if they just keep letting it happen, he's gonna eventually be super tanky, and they're not gonna have any way to deal with him.
Yeah. The Lion comes in, you're gonna try and gank the Faceless Void. The backtrack works through the frog, though. It's always hard to deal with. You have rotations coming in again. Look at this. The rotations are amazing.
Yeah.
This time Drow rotating in.
They might be trying to go get some kills now that they have Drow here. They can output some massive damage if the Chrono is positioned right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And they see the them going for the what you call it, invis room. I don't think they see who actually picks it up, though.
Damage.
Everyone in the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venge was almost in a very bad spot
Radiant's
there.
middle tower
Yeah.
is being attacked.
Yeah, there's nothing they
Very
can really do
risky.
about it. But Drow is pushing middle
Radiant
tower with their
have fortified
ultimate
their
now,
towers.
so
Yeah.
getting some damage done.
Radiant's
I don't know
middle
why she just
tower is
denied that
taking
siege creep. It
damage.
could have gotten 1 or 2 more hits on the tower still, but
Yeah, but she is backing off, it looks like.
yeah. I don't know. One thing I never understand is when people deny when you're doing a push. At that
Yeah.
point, it's more important to get the tower than to deny the minimal
The
amount of
little bit.
XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like they're gonna go on Drow here.
Ooh, TA has a
Lots of
already.
damage coming out.
Oh,
Another
the Sand
good
King comes
burrow.
in again. Holy
Again,
cow.
look at all these rotations. Here's the
wow.
Weaver.
Oh,
They're
good
gonna get
death
TA.
pass forward, yeah.
Venge also went down. Completely missed it. So hard to keep
And
track
that
of.
was
Radiant's
just
bottom
that
tower
was just
under
a
fire.
good burrow, and then Witch Doctor came in as well, dropped that Death Ward right here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it just went to work.
Radiant's bottom tower
You know,
is
and
being
unfortunately,
attacked.
one of the things that Death Prophet hasn't gotten yet is her silence, and that would have been really useful right there, I think.
Yeah, be able to stop the Death Ward channeling.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely gonna help out.
Oh, and the sandstorm too was another
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that was going on top of all of it.
Yep.
It's easy to forget, but it's some pretty good damage over time. So
Yeah, especially because he has a couple levels in it early. He does have
actually
the Epi
going
now,
on
too.
the Faceless Void here. He gets stuck. Time walks and is going to TP out while they're trying to find him. He gets out pretty easily. Goes all the way back to Fountain.
I tell you, Sinister on Patriot
Double
owes
damage.
Full Metal Noob Chemist like a 6-pack because he saved his life twice.
Oh, yeah.
Completely saved his life twice.
Yeah, definitely.
But we still have this Void just holding on to Chrono. I don't know if it's the right choice to just be that safe with it. I mean,
Well-
he can't really do anything to the Abaddon, but like if Lion's there and he just ults and then beats up the Lion, then Abaddon can't really do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Void has gotten Hand of Midas. Looks like he's going in for the long haul here, trying to be the late game hero.
Yeah.
So maybe that's their plan. I'm not sure. I would definitely want to get some nice chronos off, even in lane if you have to. Like,
there was definitely just a nice little support play made by the Witch Doctor. He laid down this observer here in the jungle and then de-warded
where are you
there.
looking
So
at here?
down here, right here,
There we
this
go.
sentry. He just laid this down about a minute ago, and the Dire had a nice obs ward right in here. And the thing was, any time that they would rotate over to maybe pop a chrono, they would just back up because they would see the rotation. So it was a nice de-ward there from the Witch Doctor, and I think that might help catch them out. Of course, now I think they've seen that, so they abandoned the lane.
Yeah.
We have some people hanging out here at mid. Looks like we may want to push here. I'm not sure if they're able to commit to it yet, though. They're trying to hang out and not be seen, it looks like.
Ooh, Void jumped in on the Death Prophet.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't... They committed the Death Ward to that, but I don't think they necessarily needed that. They probably could have taken care of that without blowing the Witch Doctor ult. But it's not... I mean, Witch Doctor's ult is only a 70-second cooldown. It's not anything to be worried about.
Time walk into the trees. Very good
Next level
decision with
plays.
that TA coming out, but she finds some interesting vision there. I'm not sure how she got vision. Must be some
that
weird
is
things
weird.
with the trees. It's not been explored a whole lot since it's been changed, I think. But,
Yeah.
but definitely a good TP, good decision. She does a lot of damage already. It's pretty scary. She's scary early game, at least in my opinion.
No, I would agree with that completely.
Hits it for half
Especially
your damage
with
or half
that
your
blink
health.
dagger she has. Oh my.
Under fire.
And they're gonna try and push this tower. They have the Sand King
Sand
hiding
King
out
does
here.
have the blink dagger now too, though, so that
Oh,
could
wow.
really change it if they're not expecting it. I didn't even notice him picking it up.
I didn't
Yeah.
either.
Pretty fast farm coming out
Radiant's
from him.
bottom tower is
I'm not sure he
being
wants to
attacked.
commit with that refraction on though.
Yeah.
Does wear off.
If there was anyone else down here, this is a
Yeah.
dead TA.
Radiant
For as
Anyone
good as the
else?
rotations
Under
have been, I'm
fire.
surprised no one's porting in yet, but
Yeah,
he just goes
Yeah.
in and scares her off.
yeah. Because I mean, well, TA knows
Dyer's
if there had
middle
been
tower
anyone
has been
else,
denied.
it's just that you're a blink,
Bastards.
burrow, and good night.
Yeah. Looks like they're gathering mid now. They did just deny the tower. You
Yeah.
might see a push coming out now, trying to get the Radiant tier 1.
I'll take that.
Exorcism, yep, there it is.
Exorcism goes
I was
out
gonna say
there.
it's up.
Yeah, and they can't even fortify
Dyer's
this.
top tower is
I don't know, if I were them, I would try going in for the tier 2 already.
And
Oh,
there's
Sinister.
Drow
That-
down.
see
Very
you later.
fast.
No Sand King to save you this time.
Dyer's top tower
Yeah.
is being attacked.
This Void is actually wandering out now. Looks like he's going to be part of team fights. He doesn't have Chrono up though, so he should be pretty careful. It's 18 seconds off cooldown still.
Yeah, and they are chasing the Witch Doctor away. He might go down from this. They have the Abaddon. Oh, Finger of Death was used. He is going to try and heal up, but
Yeah.
he's going to be taken down by the Mist Coil, so...
Oh,
Lots
there's
of
the
action going
Burrow
on
strike
everywhere.
from Burrow strike from the Sand King is probably going to be the death of the Prophet. Yeah, he got him, and then Weaver came in from behind and
That's the
just wrapped
Kuchi
it up.
damage.
Chrono was
Chronosphere,
used.
there we go. Right off cooldown.
He
It's
didn't
not going
really
to be
do
enough
anything.
though. That shield protected that TA quite a bit, it looks
Yes, yes, it did.
like. Shield plus refraction is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, she can't be killed with that on her.
No.
And looks like we have Weaver chasing people.
Yeah, Weaver, he's chasing, he's pinging, he's like, Spider want to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
TA's just gonna go farm, it looks like. And I think that's a good decision. You want to keep her ahead while she's ahead. I mean, when your faceless Void is still afraid of her, that's probably a good sign that you're doing well still.
Yeah.
Looks like they're rotating up, trying to kill the Weaver. He looks like he's building a Lincoln Sphere. Do you think that's a good choice with all the single target spells that they have coming out? I mean, they have the Venge Stun, the 3 Lion skills. Wait, all of Lion's skills will pop the Lincolns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they could just use a Mana Drain on them. They could use Mist Coil from Abaddon. I mean, there's a lot that can pop it. I don't know if it's as valuable as it would be in a different game.
Invisibility.
I think it's still pretty valuable. You at least get the one extra, like, get out of jail free card, I guess. You know? It's helpful, and it gives him that nice regen at least. Maybe not as useful as in other games, thoe. I agree.
He
I
is
think-
out pretty far right now, too.
Yeah, I think it's still a pretty core item
Drow
on him.
is going to go on the Venge. We gotta fight mid.
But he is just going to Sakuchi out, it looks like. Venge goes down at mid.
Yeah, Venge went down mid. It was another Epi Burrow. or not epicenter, but another burrow from the Sand King, and Drow was there to wipe it up.
Alright.
And they do have exorcism off cooldown now, so looks like DP is making her way top. They might be trying to push down this tier 1 tower. Hopefully you can get some
wrapping around TA up top.
Ooh,
They
do
do
have
the dust off
protection.
on the Weaver. But he's gonna get behind tower. Should be pretty safe there, I think.
Yeah, hopefully we get some
Dire's bottom tower
actual team
under
fights starting up.
fire.
I feel bad for you trying to
Dire's
capture all the
structures
action
are
that's going on.
fortified.
Yeah, I
right
know,
now.
it's
Just-
all over the place.
It's been all
This
over.
is a ridiculous game.
Well, there's an
Radiant
exorcism
structures
pop,
are
so
fortified.
tier
The glyph is popped
top
as
with
well.
the top, you know.
Void also popped Chrono Bot. He is wailing away on the Lion. He's gonna kill him. Lion can't
It's the
cast
kill of the
anything on him.
Lion. And he's gonna try and clear this
Dire's
creep wave,
bottom
counter
tower
push
is being
here.
attacked.
But the
We do have
fortified top
rotations
stopped the
coming
push.
in. TA comes in bottom here, and she's gonna try and kill that Void, but he time walks away. Excuse me, I'm losing my
Epi is
voice.
being channeled. He blinks in, but it's not really gonna. Well, it takes a lot of damage on the Death Prophet, but the Abaddon had his shield on him, so it really didn't do much. But then they pop
Oh,
the Death
good
Ward.
death ward.
Takes down everyone except for the Abaddon.
The
His
Abaddon
ulti
ult
pops.
goes off, but does not get any health out of it.
Oh, he is so tanky.
He goes straight down after that.
There's a third.
And the problem with that, you're right, he was so tanky, and the death ward didn't necessarily do a whole lot. But the thing is,
Radiant's bottom
everybody
tower
else
is
that was
being
up there is
attacked.
dead. And then he's
Yeah.
Dire's
got
top tower
four
is
guys
under
just
siege.
solo on him. So
They're taking that tower too.
Dire's top tower is destroyed.
So
Yeah.
they trade, you know, safe
Not
lane
making
towers.
trade for the Ducks.
no.
This Ward has a DD, it's hard to tell with his set.
I'll take that.
But he
He's
does have
always
it.
going. Looks like he's rushing straight into an Aghanims too. That should
And
be
if-
really helpful in fights.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if they're going for that wombo combo, that makes sense. Yeah, he just completed it.
Oh wow.
He must have had it on the courier.
Yeah, I did not see that at all. He has so much farm right now.
Yeah, that Midas
that's
is definitely
20
helping
minutes.
already.
Yeah, that 20-minute ags, that's pretty
He's
good.
first in creep score, but let's check his net worth. Yeah, he's also ahead in net worth, even with that that Hand of Midas that he bought.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna accelerate his farm so much. The TA might be close in last hits, but the extra gold that he's getting is gonna be too much.
Yeah.
More dust
Oh,
goes
my-
off on the Weaver. The Weaver has to be
Double
careful
dust.
here. He gets stunned. He's going to time-lapse back and Shikuchi away. That takes off the dust as well.
They can't touch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good Weaver.
I think that's one thing that
Dire
you're seeing
have
here at this
fortified
point
their towers.
is, yes, TA is
Dire's bottom tower
doing
under
alright
fire.
hanging on, but man, Weaver and Drow are killing the other two carries.
And bottom here, Void is going to go on this Death
Quite a
Prophet.
spree.
The Chronosphere off and just
Bonus.
gets a kill really fast. And it looks like they're going to take the tower off of this. He does back up. The Abaddon is coming in, but yeah, they're going
I
to back
think,
up. The rest of the
uh,
team is coming. They see it coming, it looks like.
I
Yeah,
don't
they do
think
have
that-
it warded.
I don't think the Ducks have recovered from the bad laning phase of the Death Prophet. I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't think that they've had a chance to try and
Dire's bottom
recover from
tower
that.
has been
Yeah, and the
denied.
Yeah,
problem
that's
they're having
true.
right now too is that they're just kind of being split pushed. They're just letting the Void do his own thing, but then anytime they go and try and stop him, they either have to commit like their entire team, or they just have to let him and deal with the rest of the team elsewhere. Because I mean, like that whole scrimmage that was happening top, they tried to take the tier 1 tower, but Void just kept pushing bot, and then one person tried to go in and stop him, and he just picked him off. They can't really do anything.
Dust goes off
Right.
on the
Yeah.
Weaver again. He has his time lapse up again though, so it's a pretty risky thing to try and do. He could easily just time lapse out of it.
Yeah, and Void's got that chrono up already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that eggs. I mean, you always have chrono up. Like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
So
Yep.
ridiculous.
Good prediction with that trap on the TA though. She gets the vision of the Void coming up to get her.
Yeah, I don't think the Ducks are going to be able to recover. They are smoked up now. They might be looking to try and rotate in the jungle because they do have the vision, but they look like they're just, the Radiant side's just going to take out the ward and back off a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, Radiant kind of looks like they're in a really good position. There's no reason to start risking everything.
Oh, and here
Oh,
comes a
good
good
chrono.
chrono. He doesn't have the attack speed quite yet,
Yeah,
but
they're done.
he's getting there.
That's-
Here comes the epicenter. Oh my.
Yeah,
Ninja
that-
Sandstorm.
TA's going down. I mean,
Here's the Death Ward. It's gonna kill the Death Prophet. The Abaddon
It's gonna be a team
ult
wipe.
pops as well, but it's gonna go off pretty quickly, and the Weaver's gonna chase him. Shield goes off almost immediately. There's the Abaddon down as well.
Vicious double
I think he knew he was going to die and just decided to turn around and do as much damage as he could, because there wasn't really much he could do there.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
The Weaver does have his
That was a
Lincolns
really
already.
good throw, no. It really was.
Yeah. I don't think the Ducks are prepared to be able to handle that. I mean, they do have a lot of Wombo Combo on their team. We saw that the Death Ward was placed almost immediately, and it just started melting them.
Yeah, for sure. The Faceless Void is also looks like he's working on his Maelstrom already. He has the Mithril Hammer stash and Glove of Haste in his inventory.
I think Void should try and go mid. He has an Invisor and Chrono is up again. He could get some nice pickoffs right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Nope, he just decides to go farm bot. I mean, you can't get mad at him for farming.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No.
Just securing the lead more.
Yeah.
The Witch Doctor also is going for an Eggs, it looks like. Good decision on his part, I think. I mean, that Death Ward is doing work in team fights.
Yeah.
The Drow has a Blink Dagger. I don't see that a lot, gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's decent if you want to try and pick someone off. Just kind of jump in on them, especially if you can kind of pick off like the TA. If she doesn't have Refraction on, you can blink in and silence her real quick and then kind of deal with her that way. But
yeah, and they're actually catching out the Drow here. That's not going to be good for Drow.
Yep.
Let's get the Gust
Drow
off.
and Weaver thought they had TA, and then Death Prophet came around top and silenced Drow. And
Death Prophet goes down here. Abaddon is here as well. The Weaver is just going to run away, it looks like, though.
yeah, they should focus on the Drow because
The Drow is
Weaver
way
get
out of
away.
position now.
she's got blink up though.
She has the
Yep,
blink.
she's
There
out.
she goes. She's getting out.
Yep. See,
The
that's
Weaver is still
thing
chasing, actually.
When the choice is to chase either Weaver or any hero, you always pick any
Yeah,
hero.
that's
Yeah.
a pretty good point.
I
I
the
mean, unless
problem-
it's someone like Puck, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, here's the thing. On the Radiant side, any hero except for like the Witch Doctor. Everyone else is super mobile right now. They have blinks. They have Shikuchi. Like, there's
Yeah.
so many blink daggers on the
Dominant
Radiant right now.
performance.
Chasing is so hard. It looks
didn't
like
even
Void
see
just
that.
dove bot.
Yep. I didn't even see it.
Popped
yeah,
the
I
chrono.
missed
and
it.
got a
Drow is
kill.
going on Venge mid here.
My goodness.
TA tries to come save. She may get the kill on Drow.
Oh, she can just blink.
Oh,
the
but
same-
here
oh,
comes
they're
the
gonna get
Sand
Void
King with
there.
the save.
They're gonna get Void up top, by the way.
Drow has her Blink Dagger now. She's gonna blink away.
Oh,
Good saves by the Sand King. This is one pro Sand King with those saves. Oh my.
Dire's top tower
So
is
many
under
times.
siege.
What happened with the Void? I missed that
okay.
one.
All right. Yeah. Come over. Bring your camera over here.
Draw
like-
me a story on the
Dire's
map
top
here.
tower is
Yeah, yeah,
being
yeah.
attacked.
So, the Void.
Oh, actually, hang on. We have action going on the Weaver again at top. So much stuff. Jeez. Alright, it looks like they're backing off. Go ahead.
Okay. So the Void was about right in here. Death Prophet was going crazy, and he started trying to juke. He gets right here, and then he time walks on top of the rune spot and
Oh,
tries
my.
to TP out, and a Crypt Swarm gets him at like the very last moment. He had about 10 HP when he got up top up there, and I thought he was going to TP out, but Crypt Swarm got
Jeez.
him.
I can't imagine what the comms sound like on these teams while that stuff is going on.
I know, right? Yeah.
Must just be like screaming or something. I don't know. Like,
I'd be mad.
I mean, like when I'm playing a carry, I scream just because it's so intense. Like,
No.
I'm not even necessarily mad. I'm just screaming because things are happening.
And we do have a TA going into the Roche Pit solo right now.
Oh
I don't know
my.
if she's going to be able to do this, though.
No, she's
Yeah,
not gonna be able to do
gonna
that.
be able to. She might die to Roche.
She's gonna die to Roche here.
What?
Anything from you.
That was really silly on her part, because now they know that they're in Roche. If Void goes in there right now, he could finish it off himself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the plan was there.
What just happened?
I mean, we have seen before. Oh, it looks like Weaver's going on Death Prophet. Not
Oh,
gonna
he
get
was
the kill as
close.
she TPs out.
One more hit.
Yeah. He's actually trapped in there. I don't think he realizes what's going on.
Oop, the blink Drow's
Action
going for it.
going on over here in the jungle.
Looks like Witch Doctor's making the way to Drow, or to the Roche pit. He doesn't check it though. He probably should. Still at half health. Void could walk in and take that easily.
Oh, for sure.
Dire's bottom tower
Anyway, what I was saying with the TA is we have seen the strategy where you get Roche down quite a bit and then go back in off of your death. I'm not sure that's the best strategy, but it has worked, I suppose. You're not feeding anyone by dying
Abaddon,
there.
you're in trouble.
Yeah, this
Drow
is not
down
good.
here with Void.
We have the Chronosphere up too. He should pop it here.
He's silenced.
He's silenced. Oh, he goes
that
down.
Was well played.
The Drow is going to go down as well. She's not going to be able to escape this. That exorcism is just going to kill her, it looks like. Yeah, there it goes.
They might turn this into a Roche now.
Yes, they need to jump into the pit while exorcism's up.
And it looks like they're going the wrong way, though.
They're just scattering. What is this? What is this game?
There was no one else there, you guys.
Now Death Prophet's just chilling with the ghosts swarming around by the secret shop.
I want to point out how many Radiant wards, or how many Sentry wards they have out right now. Look at that. No traps are allowed in this river.
No.
Yet they still exist, of course, on the rune spot.
The one spot. No, I think they have been placing the ward mostly when TA just melds. I know this one that was kind of closer to mid right there. TA was chasing down the Drow and they popped it to make sure that she couldn't meld, but
I mean, it's effectively covering all of it. Weaver is farming the jungle. They seem to know he's there. They're farming right next to each other here. Weaver's gonna get out
They
again.
can't do anything. Like, what is TA gonna do? Slow him? He's just gonna Shikuchi. And worst comes to worst, he can just pop his ult. Like, they can't do anything to him.
There's a Bloodstone now on the Prophet, which, I mean, that's gonna be alright, but...
It's a bit of a late Bloodstone, but it's
died
better late than
times
never,
already,
I think.
too. And I know people say, like, oh, if you get a Bloodstone, it's always gonna pay for itself, even if you don't have that many charges, but it's definitely not nearly as helpful, so...
I mean, the other thing, though, is she can suicide now.
That's true.
So if she gets close to dying, like she has done quite a bit, she can just suicide. And then it's... And that debuff when she dies from it, too, is ridiculous.
And Roche
It does a lot of things, it's hard to keep track of.
Roche is almost back up to full health, and TA's death was about for nothing.
Yeah, TA is putting a trap in there. She looks like she wants to do it.
TA's like, I didn't suicide.
She's calling in her team, it looks like, to do it, but they can see that team coming. They're gonna de-ward, but it's pretty obvious what's going on here. I think, look at all those sentries.
Why would they not have done this when half the team was dead?
Oh,
here's the Chronosphere.
Oh
my. There's the Wombo combo.
And
Abaddon ult comes off. They're gonna just follow him around till it's gone. It's gone. He pops the shield, but he's going down right away anyway. And it looks like they're gonna get in Roche and kill that up.
Just as well.
TA is kind of hanging out here. She's like, my team died.
Just poor planning on the Ducks' part. I mean, they could have easily secured
No one
that
grabs the
Roche
Aegis. What the heck?
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Oh, grab it!
TA was close. TA was real close to being Oh, could you imagine? What if that was like a bait?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it might have just been an Aegis bait.
Yeah, because if they really wanted to, they could have pulled the Roshan out more into like the entrance of the pit, and if she would have blinked in expecting it to be in the back, they could have just got her.
Oh yeah.
They're just throwing in the towel.
Yeah, there's that GG call. But
I don't know that there was anything that really could have done, to be honest.
yeah.
I mean,
It might have been early, but I think it's still a good GG call. They know when they, kind of have to throw in the towel there.
yeah, it was 26-7. That's pretty demoralizing, but I don't know. I think they had a decent laning phase in the beginning. It was just the Death Prophet that kind of stumbled, and that might have just been because they put her in the safe lane, and I don't know, that's kind of a weird way to play her, but I don't know. They had the Abaddon doing pretty well, and he was pretty much solo for a while, and I don't know. They could have turned it around, but they just let the Void kind of do his own thing. They let the Weaver do his own thing, and it just balled out of control.
Yeah.
I don't think they were... I think when they drafted Death Prophet, I don't think they were... I mean, obviously you don't know this, but I don't think they were prepared to make that a safe lane Death Prophet. I think that was probably a mid pick, and then they were like, okay, well, we've got to try and counter what's going on the other side. And,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened with the draft there. Alright.